What is up, YouTube, and welcome back to another video on high altitude investing. In today's video, we are going to be talking about Dogecoin. Before we get started though, if you're not a member of the free Discord, please click the link in the description box below and get started with the free Discord. And without further ado, we'll get straight into today's video. All right, so Dogecoin, and we're going to start off here on the 4-day candlesticks and do a little bit of analysis on Dogecoin here in the bigger time frame. So you can see here with Dogecoin, we do have an ABC correction down, wave A, wave B, and wave C. And we've started to recover here. We've started to see a little bit of upside off of these lows. And what I'm suspecting here with Dogecoin is actually for it to follow Bitcoin. So Bitcoin back in the day, back in 2015, did the same pattern that Dogecoin is doing today. So let's take a look at that pattern. So over here on the left, we have Dogecoin, and over here on the right, we have Bitcoin. It's the same human emotion. It's the same fractal of human psychology. So basically what's happened here is we have a complete market cycle. We went parabolic, we pulled back all the way, and we went sideways a little bit here. And now we've started to break up. We started to move up a little bit, just in the same way that Bitcoin did back in 2015, 2016, and 2017. You can see we have this ABC correction down, and then Bitcoin started to recover. It started to break out again around right here, which is the same thing that Dogecoin is doing right now. So it's the same human psychology, the same structure, the same everything on these two charts. So now what we're watching for here with Dogecoin is for another bullish move, another breakout on the upside. Very similar to what happened right here on Bitcoin, where Bitcoin broke out to about $770. Dogecoin is set up to break out to around 40 cents. So that will be a pretty exciting move here with Dogecoin. Then I think we'll pull back a little bit again and keep pushing higher as we break out into a big picture bull market here with Dogecoin. Now, I don't think Dogecoin is going to go up forever. Obviously, Bitcoin did end up having a bear market after it broke out, after it extended and went really high. Then it did finally end up having a bear market. But the bear market took it back to prices that it had never been at. Took it to prices higher than it had ever been before. So the bottom of the next bear market was actually much, much higher than any of the prices previously that we saw before the bull market happened. So that means that if you invest early on in the bottom of the bear markets, if you can invest early on down here where everybody else is scared and nobody expects a big bull market to come, well, even if you sell the bottom of the next bear market, you're still going to be in profit because of how early on you bought the dip, because of how early you bought the last cycle. And that's kind of the goal, because when these things, when they expand out and they break out into new bull markets, you want to be in near the bottom of the last bear market. Because when the next bear market comes around, it's going to bottom out higher than the last bear market bottom. So if you can buy the bottom of the bear markets, then even if you panic sell the bottom of the next bear market, you're still in profit. But I don't think you will. I hope you don't. But that at least puts you so much ahead that it's really hard to lose money. So that's kind of my view on Dogecoin here in the bigger picture. Now let's talk about what's happening from a cycle perspective. So what's happening from a cycle perspective is the same thing that happened to the NASDAQ back after the internet bubble crash. So this is the NASDAQ. This is the stock market. You can see here in the early 90s or the late 90s, we had an internet bubble. We had this huge run up where everybody got excited about the internet. Then we had the crash that happened in 2003, and we bottomed out. We had a big double bottom pattern right here, and we broke out into a new bull market. So this is wave 1 and wave 2. Now what happened with Dogecoin is actually the same thing, wave 1 and wave 2. So just like how people got too excited about the internet in the late 90s, people also got a little bit too excited about crypto back in 2021. And just as people panic sold their internet stocks in 2003 and in 2008, people panic sold their crypto in 2022 and in 2024. So the same psychology, the same setup is actually taking place. And what we're getting ready to do is we're getting ready for a big recovery in the crypto markets, Dogecoin included. And what's going to happen is we're going to have a big breakout where we break out up above the previous all-time high and start to skyrocket because we're starting a new cycle, right? Because you have wave 1 and wave 2. So that means you have to have wave 3, right? And wave 3 is impulsive. It's big. It's exciting. So that's what I expect to have happen with Dogecoin. We're actually in the same market structure as like if you were to buy internet stocks after the internet bubble pop, which, by the way, was the best time to buy internet stocks. When everybody thought the internet was done and it was never going to come back, it was just a fad, that was the best time to buy. And the same is true for the crypto markets right now. People, they think it's a fad, they think it's kind of done and gone, it's blown over, they don't see any long-term potential in it. But the big players and the whales, they know that we're in wave 1 and wave 2. And they understand big picture structure and how these markets expand. They know that when they break out into wave 3, it's very profitable. Look what happened to the internet after the internet bubble pop. Look how strong the recovery was. It was completely insane, right? Just this huge, huge recovery. And I think the same thing is coming for crypto, a big wave 3. And that wave 3 is going to be just massive, really impulsive and really profitable, a strong recovery, even though people think, oh, crypto is just a fad, it's a bubble that popped. They don't see the long-term potential in it. And if you can see the long-term potential, then you know that big picture, we're getting ready to expand. We're getting ready to go into a new cycle. We're getting ready to go to $1 plus per Dogecoin. So that's super exciting, you guys. The same structure that crypto or that the internet bubble was in back in early 2000s before we had this huge recovery and big bull market is the same place that crypto is in right now. The same psychology. Getting ready for a big picture expansion. So yeah, I think Dogecoin is going to do good. And it's going to be a lot of fun to trade this swing, this big pump that's coming in Dogecoin and in the crypto markets as a whole. So I'm super excited, you guys. I'm really excited about these setups. I'm super excited about crypto. There's a lot of big stuff coming. It's going to be really fun, really profitable. It won't last forever. Obviously, it won't. When you break out into a new bull market, it does go way higher than you ever expect it to. Much, much higher than you expect it. But it's not going to go up forever. But you want to get in now, early on, because when the next bear market comes, if you buy early on now, you probably, even if you panic sell the bottom of the next bear market, you'll be in early enough that you'll probably sell and profit. Now, don't do that. Sell the top. Don't panic sell the bottom of the next bear market. But I'm just saying, if you get in early enough, you can make a lot of money. You can make so much money that even when the next bear market comes, you're good to go, right? You have plenty of capital in the markets. So yeah, you guys, get ready for big things coming in Dogecoin. One more quick thing here, by the way, this Dogecoin is actually in the same setup as silver. So if you look at silver right here, and we look at silver on the bigger time frame, which is really what we like to do in these videos, you can see that silver is actually in that same place as the internet bubble before the recovery. So silver is getting ready for a very, very big move on the upside. And what's interesting is silver is in wave 1 and wave 2, which is the exact same place in its cycle as Dogecoin is at right now. So I think silver could increase pretty significantly over the next 5-6 years as well, as it breaks out into a new bull market. But I'm just showing you this because it's the same structure, the same setup as Dogecoin. It's actually the same Elliott wave, the same point in the Elliott wave cycle, and the same point in their market cycles. See, we can actually, so here's the NASDAQ, market cycle and recovery. Here's silver, market cycle. I expect a recovery coming. And now look at Dogecoin. Again, same point in their cycle, the same phase of the market cycle, wave 1 and wave 2, getting ready for a big wave 3. So that just teaches you a little bit about big picture Elliott structure and kind of what you're looking for, because you really do want to buy these cycles, buy these market cycles in preparation for the next cycle that comes afterwards, because it's really profitable and really fun. So yeah, that's my update on Dogecoin. Hey, thank you guys so much for tuning into today's video. I love and appreciate every single one of you. If you enjoyed this video, please do me a favor and share it with your friends. And I look forward to seeing you guys in future videos. As always, stay profitable out there.